Hey guys, Ernest Langdon with Langdon Tactical and the Beretta Win the Fight training series. Today in this segment, we want to talk a little bit about how to train to keep your trigger finger straight. Now we all know that is one of the major safety protocols for handling firearms, and we know we're supposed to keep our trigger finger straight, but sometimes people find it a little bit harder than it should be. I've been training and teaching people to shoot for over 30 years now, and I continue to see people that should know better with their finger on the trigger when it shouldn't be. How we train ourselves to keep our trigger finger straight all the time is it becomes our default position. Every time we mount the gun and dismount the gun, as soon as that gun comes off of the target, our trigger finger goes straight. Anytime we're reloading the gun, anytime we are moving with the gun in our hand, our trigger finger goes straight unless we're intending to shoot. Again, your default position is always trigger finger straight. So the question is, how do we train that in or ingrain that into our subconscious so that it always happens? The first thing is default position should be the finger up on the frame indexed, okay? Be cautious of developing the habit of just touching the front of the trigger guard because that can cause us to slip and go to the trigger. So again, default position is here. And when we're on the range and practicing, we should practice reps of mounting the gun, going to the trigger and aiming, and then dismounting the gun when we come back and put our trigger finger straight. So again, come up, we're prepping and pressing. As soon as we come off the target, our trigger finger goes straight. We should do that enough times that every time the gun comes off the target, our trigger finger goes straight. The other thing we should be doing is practicing moving in and around things. So for example, if I was going to be behind cover and I'm shooting, when I go to move to get around to the other side, where does my trigger finger go? That should be your automatic response to dismounting the gun. So you want to put yourself in multiple situations where you do that repetitively so that it becomes automatic. So remember guys, regardless of which firearm you're training with, you need to get repetitions in where keeping your finger straight becomes automatic. Try different things, moving between positions, and make sure that that straight trigger finger is your default position. Guys, go out there, train hard, stay safe, and win the fight.